Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Rachel and I'm a huge Eurovision fan as well as musician, and in today's video I'm really excited to react to Spain's entry for this year's Eurovision Song Contest, Zorra by Nebulossa, and I hope I pronounced both of those things correctly. I think it's a bit of a cheeky title from what I've heard, so I'm surprised this has got through to Eurovision, but interesting. So stay tuned to the end of the video. I'll score the song out of 10 and give a bit of musical analysis and commentary, my own spin on what the song's about and my own thoughts on the music. So I'm really interested to see how this one goes. Now obviously last year we had Blanca Paloma with Ea. It was in my top 3. I think it was my second place by the end of the whole contest. It was just really beautifully sung, performed, stage design, everything. I could go on for hours, and it was completely robbed in the televote. I still don't understand how it scored so low. It was a shock. I'm still shocked today, but life goes on and it's another Eurovision season, so let's move on to the next entry. I'm excited, and yeah, let's get straight into this. Okay. It's giving Inferno from Paris to Berlin a little bit here. Oh, I like that bass line. It's like neo-disco. Oh, nice keyboard synth there. It's Physical by Dua Lipa is a very similar chord progression. Oh, I like that synth. Nice. Oh, okay. Right. Okay, do you know what? I was coming into this with no expectations at all, especially given how I viewed last year's performance. But okay, objectively, let's talk about the music. I think what they're going for here is like a neo-disco vibe, using these sort of 80s synths with bass synths and more kind of treble synths up there. I really think it's quite effective. So actually in the keyboard itself, the sound design they've used on that is really well put together. It just sounds really good. It's got this like slick, well produced sound to it, which yeah, I think it's working. But in particular, you've got this really low, almost baritone vocal that she's giving, and it's never really like moving into any high notes, or the range is quite low down and restricted. So we're getting that more kind of sparkly high notes coming from the synth itself, which I think is like such a super nice combination. You've got this kind of upbeat tempo, and I think the choreography as well is really nicely matching it. Very simple, slick, almost like Madonna vibes, which I really like. So let's see how this one develops a bit further. But so far I'm really impressed by the synths. I think they sound great. So yeah, let's see how this progresses. Oh, that's nice. Very simple melody line here, but they're using it quite a lot. Oh, hello. They're using it quite a lot to really kind of bring home the key melody line. I love that high synth, it's so sparkly. Oh, yeah. Bit more backing vocals. Okay, ooh. Oh, sorry to interrupt here, but really listening to that synth. It's going at double speed now, so they've put a setting, I think, on the keyboard to make the synth play at 2 notes at a time. It's really effective, and it's building so much energy. Oh.
De zorra pasaré a chacal, te habrás metido en un zarzal, soy una zorra de postal.
I'm in love with that synth.
Estoy en un buen momento, solo era cuestión de tiempo. Voy a salir a la calle a gritar lo que siento a los cuatro vientos. Estoy en un buen momento.
Okay.
Construida por dentro.
Not sure how I feel about this double chorus at the end.
Moderando y ahora es una zorra de postal.
Okay, the last note was a little bit flat. But you know what? Overall, that was a really fun performance. Really fun performance. So I think, in my personal opinion, the double chorus effect they did at the end, I'm not sure that was effective enough. What they did is they dropped the tone of it down, just had it quite minimalist with a little tiny synth kind of chugging away, and then her singing a bit more in a mellow tone. And then they brought the chorus back again, but back to like the full blast that it was before. And a lot of pop songs do that. We had a lot of that in last year's Eurovision contest as well. And it's just personally not something I like at the end of the song. I think it's in lieu of something else they could have done in that place to kind of bring in a little last minute idea, which kind of takes the song to a new level. But I must say, you know, some of the musical qualities of that were really interesting to listen to. Okay, so the chord progression was, you know, in the verse, it was pretty bog standard pop chords, which, you know, personally I prefer it when chords are a little bit more interesting. But I think they actually brought other elements of the song in there to kind of personally distract me from that chord progression. And then in the chorus, the chords extended a little bit, and we had this kind of little outro in the chorus of this kind of build up in the synth and the keyboard and the guitar, which I thought sounded really good. It kind of brought the song to life a little bit more. So yeah, I think some really nice qualities in there. I mean, her voice sounds fantastic. I think that kind of low female voice is utilised quite nicely in this type of pop song genre, this synth pop, this 80s sound. I think it just sounds great. And of course, like I said before, the melody lines in here, there's not too many, so they're kind of repeating one particular pattern over and over, but I think that's what makes the song memorable, and you can hear the crowd singing it back. It's kind of like they caught onto it really quickly, and that's really great. It's really great. I think that was really enjoyable. It's nice to kind of see performers who are so like slightly older as well performing at Eurovision. I think we don't have enough of that. I think it just looks and sounds fantastic. So in terms of a score out of 10, I guess it is cheesy in a way, but I think the musical elements kind of made up for that in my mind. So I'm going to say 7.5 out of 10. I thought it was excellent, really well performed, really enjoyable. And yeah, the backing dancers was an additional kind of cheeky bonus in there, which was really fun to watch as well. So yeah, that's my thoughts on this, but let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of this entry, and stay tuned for more content coming soon. I'm going to react to Ukraine next, I'm excited, followed by Norway. So yeah, I'll see you guys soon for more videos, and have a good weekend. Bye.